Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim from IG Tricks Online that offer EdXL board courses and Cambridge board courses. Let us introduce this math demo which will illustrate the very interesting topic which is bearing. Number one, what do we mean by measure an angle as a bearing? Okay, what do we mean by the word bearing? When I say bearing, you must know that you must satisfy three conditions together. When I tell you bearing, you must consider these three conditions, which are number one, you must consider your initial side. Your initial side must be the north to the vertex. The north to the vertex, okay? And then when you measure the angle, you must go to clockwise direction. What do we mean by clockwise? When you measure an angle, you have two directions only. Either moving clockwise like this, which means like the clock arms, okay? Or you can move like this, which is anti-clockwise, opposite to clock arms. In the bearing, you must move in the clockwise direction, okay? The final condition is to write the size of the angle in three significant figures. So simply, bearing means north clockwise, three significant figures. Again, please, and don't forget, north clockwise, three significant figures. Let us take an example. Draw an angle with measure 50 degrees at vertex A as a bearing. Okay, this means that we will start from point A. The first thing, okay, north. This is the north of A. And so that this is our initial side. This is our initial side. The start this is our start. And then the required is 50 degrees. Okay, let us get our protractor, put it or adjust it such that its center is at A and the zero coincide with the north direction. By this way, when we move, we must go to clockwise direction. We must start from the north, as I told you, and then go to clockwise direction till reach 15, and then draw the final or the terminal side. Okay, again, please, starting at A, look at the north. Imagine that you want to turn your eyes till reach 50 degrees, and then this is your terminal side. Okay, okay, next. Sorry, finally, we must write the measure of the angle in three significant figures, as I told you, 050. We can't write it 50 degrees only without the left zero. We must write it as 050 degrees. So this is the north, first condition, clockwise direction. Second condition, three significant figures, the third condition. Another example, okay, from this figure, find A, bearing of B from A, bearing of B from A, using protractor, of course. When I tell you from A, it means that your vertex will be at A. So the word, the letter after from is your vertex, okay? And you can imagine that you are standing at A, look at the north as I told you, and you want to turn your eyes till see see B in front of you, okay? And the required is to know how much your turn angle will be, so that we will get our protractor, adjust it such that its center will be at A, its zero will be at the north, and moving clockwise to reach B, and what this angle measure is 65. When we write it, we must write it as 065 degrees. Okay, go to the second item, which is very interesting. The bearing of A from B. Please don't forget the letter after from is your vertex. You are standing here. You are standing here and you want to see A from B. Okay. Okay, before answering this question, we can't determine the measure of the angle without determining the angle itself. Where is the angle? Where is the angle in item B? Okay, let us step by step. I will stand at B, okay? I will stand at B and then look at the north, and I want to see A, point A. Can I move like this? Right or wrong? Of course wrong. Why? The second condition, don't forget, which is moving clockwise. By this way, I will move anti-clockwise, which is wrong. I must move like this, which is clockwise. Okay? So this is our angle that we want to get its measure. Okay, how we can get its measure? Okay, simply complete this line from here, complete this ray from the other side like this. Do you remember this letter, which is Z, which means that we have alternate angles here, and the measure of this angle will be 65, like this. Okay, and then the required angle will be, till here we have what? Till here we have straight angle 180 and then plus 65. Again, from here to here is 180 and then 65. So our answer of B will be 180 plus 65, which is 245. Okay, it's very easy question. Don't forget that we have another method to get the measure of this angle, which is, do you remember this letter? This letter is what? Is U. What we can conclude from this, we can use the 180 property of the sum, okay, to get the measure of this angle. Again, this is 65. It we can get this angle as 180 minus 65, okay, and then we can use the 360 property, which is all angles around B, to get what? To get this angle, to get all this angle. Okay, okay. Finally, let us take a very interesting example from past papers. June 15 from paper 4, question I think number 7. The question said that the bearing of H from G is 045 degrees. The bearing of J from G is 126 degrees. The bearing of J from H is 164 degrees. The distance HJ is 63 kilometer. Okay, and the required is to calculate the distance GJ. Okay, let us start from the first information. The bearing of H from G is 045 degrees. Where is the vertex here? H or G? Don't forget the letter after from. You are standing here. And from the north, try to make like me, standing at G with your pen. Put your pen at G, look at the north, and then move clockwise till reach the first letter, which is H. Where is H? Oh, H is here, right? So this is my information here. This is the first angle, okay, which is 45 degrees here with the red color, okay. The second information tell us that the bearing of J from G is 126, so we are still in the same vertex G, north clockwise till reach J, like this, clockwise till reach J with green color. All this angle is 126 degrees. So before completing the third information, directly, please, directly, huh? what about this angle? It will be 126 minus 45, which is 81 degrees, which is the interior angle of this triangle. Okay, nice. What about the third information? The bearing of J from H, standing at, okay, now I want three words. Standing at H, go to north, and then clockwise. H, north, clockwise, J. H, north, clockwise, J. Four words. For H, north, clockwise, till reach J. All this angle is what? All this angle is 164 degrees. Okay. Okay. What is the distance? This distance is 63 kilometer, and the required is to get J, which is this distance. Okay. Um, if we think, well, we will go to the sine law, of course. The sine law said that 63 divided by sine 81 equals the required side, which is GJ, divided by sine this angle, the opposite angle. Oh, but we don't know the measure of this angle. Can we get the measure of this interior angle at H? Okay, let us think quickly. Of course we can. How? Okay, I will solve it very easily by saying that this is letter U, right? And this is 45 degrees. So this angle here is with 180 minus 45, which is 135 degrees. And then let us use that the measure of all angles around H is 360 degrees. And so that the measure of the interior angle here is 360 minus 164 minus 135, which gave us 61 degrees. And then apply the sine law here. Gj over sine 61 equals 63 over sine 81, cross multiplication to get Gj, and the final answer is 55.79 kilometer. Thank you very much, and bye bye.